Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am Duke Silver, and today I have a weird Pied Piper game for you. Um, just weird in that we don't necessarily end up in your traditional animals comp. But yeah, so before we get started, I am running a giveaway for three Super Pan bundles and a code for 800 gems. The first giveaway is going to be on Friday, July 29th. So as long as you leave a comment before July 28th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you'll be entered into the first draw. And the first draw is going to be both for the 800 gems as well as the first Super Pan bundle. So yeah, just make sure to leave a comment to be entered into both of those draws. All right, on to this game. So yeah, clearly we got a bunch of pairs. We got this a nice double familiar start, and we're gonna cast another forbidden fruit to get this pair of luckies, which I've been like a lot higher on luckies recently. They've been performing really well just as like an economy unit. I'm especially happy to pick them up on 3.0 when the 3-2 stats can matter a little more, but yeah, so like with the lucky things, we're able to pick up just a few extra threes. Just like being able to accumulate threes and whatnot makes it easier to give you direction. If you like roll a shop that lets you triple them, or it just gives you more pairs that you can see in the shops. So yeah, just trying to figure out how to position this now. And yeah, we took the Great Library card out of that treasure selection just because we have this Wizard's Familiar. And yeah, the Familiar is well, and also it makes our shops like a little more potent just because we've got the one slot dedicated to higher +1/+1 animals, or animals that have +1/+1 already on them, as well as we're gonna have 2 spell slots now. So we have a nice full shop and 3 different slots that are gonna be providing us value. And our Polywoggle turned into a River Wish Mermaid, not necessarily the thing you really want, but with these treasures, it's actually not too bad. So we can take Cloak, and that means anything we put in front of the River Wish Mermaid is going to get +3/+3, but we're going to take Bad Moon here because we already have this 15/15 Wizard's Familiar, so it's going to be able to get Slays. So we're just gonna keep putting stats onto it with Bad Moon here, and potentially any other. We've also got this Brave Princess that can also accumulate some Bad Moon slays if it actually gets a slay in. And yeah, briefly considered locking that, but ultimately decided not to. I don't really have a great kiss target. Like the Familiar is pretty good as a kiss target. The Lucky would actually be a good kiss target, but yeah, let's see the next shop instead. Now that we have this this kind of sleigh sort of package going on with the mermaid and the big familiar, then I kind of want to lean into that a little bit more. And we're gonna get a second River Wish Mermaid, which I'm gonna pick up immediately. And since the Brave Princess failed to slay in the last shop, I'm just off of it. We're not gonna try and force that. All right, and the positioning for this is a little bit awkward. I kind of want to play the pig here, but I'm thinking it might be just a little too greedy to be playing the pig. I want to get as much value out of this Bad Moon as I can. So I'm gonna put the Wizard's Familiar in slot 2 there because it's very likely to be able to survive 1 or even 2 attacks. So it's gonna get the double Bad Moon value out of it. And I believe we slayed with that Lucky, and it got a couple hits in. So we get another slay with the Familiar, so that's nice. Yeah, we ended up with 4 extra gold there. So that greedy got 2 hits and gave us 4 gold. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, at this point, we really want to triple some fours. We really want Horn of Olympus when you're playing Slay. And obviously, Lightning Dragon and Medusa are your ideal Slay characters that you want to be able be leaning on to get your slays going. Lightning Dragon generally it can fall off. Looks an opposing Lightning Dragon, but ours goes first, and we managed to dodge their Lightning Dragon on our River Wishes, so we get more bad moon value. But yeah, so Lightning Dragon, like if people start buying Soul Tax, then basically it becomes almost irrelevant. So that's why I go with Medusa as my my Slay catalyst, and with the cloak there, again, everything we put in front of the River Wish mermaids are gonna get +3/+3, making the Medusa big enough to get slays on its own now. And yeah, now we're gonna put the Slay ability on the dragon and the Medusa, because the familiar is big enough at this point. At 4.2, 4754 is pretty big, probably big enough to carry most fights. And we get the Slay on the Medusa there. Win the fight pretty handily. Time Flies is very awkward, since I mean, like, it does get the Slay ability, so like it's possible it could slay itself, but it delays our Slay attacks. So like we won't get our second Lightning Dragon attack immediately if the Time Flies replaces slot 1, that is. So it's not an ideal character for this build. And like, yeah, I'm just kind of rolling for 4s at this point, or just relevant things. And we're gonna lock the 2/4 pairs there. Since we have the Lucky still on board, when like it's possible we can get one of them for cheap or for free. We're gonna get another Time Flies for free, and we're gonna take the pair of books there. Considering this TLK on the familiar, but I don't think it's worth it. The golden 3 isn't that exciting. There's a Baba Yaga, and we are against the ghost. I'm gonna sell the donkey for a health potion. Just get a little bit more stats on the familiar here. So I'm gonna position a little bit weird because we're against the ghost and they died so early. They're probably very weak. So I'm gonna get kind of greedy here and try and manipulate the Time Flies positioning. Well, basically, like, what I want is I want the Medusa to attack first, but I also want it to be double supported. So I mean, having 2 Time Flies there is really awkward. But fortunately, Medusa does get the attack off. Yeah, so basically I just wanted to get some stats on the Medusa. So I played kind of greedy, kind of got punished with the double Time Flies anyways, so maybe it just wasn't worth it. But also then I'd have to have something in slot 1 to delay the Medusa attack further, so... Alright, now we do pick up Horn of Olympus, which means we can actually go Slay. If you miss on Horn of Olympus, then honestly Slay is very hard to pull off. Unless you've got something like, something that already has Slay. Like, you'd need a Lancelot that's already scaling very well, or something like that. Maybe a Chupacabra even works if you can get it early enough and get it strong enough. Yeah, just having to position like the supports in Slay comp just gets way too awkward. That Horn of Olympus is basically a necessity. And Time Flies gets a Slay off, so nice. And yeah, with the horn, everything in our front row has Slay now, and Baba Yaga Slay. which is gonna help scale a whole bunch of stuff. And unfortunately, attacks go pretty badly here, and we lose to a Medusa. I'm considering getting the second mermaid, but I figured it's a little bit too greedy. We find the Jorm, so, and then we upgrade this time flies into a very large shoulder fairies. So that's gonna give us a lot of power in this next fight. And yeah, like playing the Jorm in the back is probably like you get the most buffs on it that way before it attacks, so it has the higher chance of slaying whatever it's attacking. But because I have the Bad Moon, I really want to get it to attack early and get some of those Bad Moon buffs on it. Fortunately, they have an enormous triply there that the Jorm is not able to slay. But we managed to win the fight anyways. Considering the Lancelot, but it's far too late for Lancelot. We don't have an evil eye or anything, so it's not like we can scale it super fast, even if it does get the attacks. Because I'm at 27, I'm gonna take the health pot. It might not be worth the 1 gold in most cases, but the difference between 27 and 28 means at 27 you can, if you like pop a golden pumpkin before you or right as you lose your last character and they fill their board with golden units, you can die at 27. Whereas at 28 you have no chance of dying in the next fight. Which, I don't know, it's like very, very unlikely, but I think it's worth it. It makes me feel safer being at 28 rather than 27 anyways. As someone who has died from 27 before. And I picked up the extra Medusa just as insurance, because this lightning dragon, like, honestly should have fallen off by now, but it seems like no one's buying Soul Tack. I'm basically ready to drop it as soon as I see a Soul Tack, but this has not happened yet. All right, and here we have an Echo Wood. Echo Woods is great with Jorm. It can scale pretty fast, or it can get a lot of stats. But I'm not gonna play it. If I was guaranteed to attack first, then I would have played it. But yeah, it would have only gotten plus 60 off of the first slay. The fact that we're not guaranteed to attack first, like it could still just get attacked into and be smaller than the Wizard's Familiar, so Familiar is just a safer play. And there we have it. Pied Piper Slay. Not something you necessarily see every day. I mean, animals are a given. Sometimes you play mages because your access to Wizard's Familiar is greater than other heroes. But yeah, so we ended up in Slay because of an early Polywoggle Slay into River Wish. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, please and thank you. It really helps the channel out. Remember to comment before July 28th at 11:59 p.m. to be entered into the giveaway. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'll see you tomorrow.